Okay, record's 4-1. Rank is 324. I think we're gonna basically the plan now is gonna be to play our first 5 games on Monday, our first 10 games on Monday, like we usually do, and then do the tiebreakers over the rest of the week, probably 10 at a time. I'm not sure if we're gonna always play our sealed deck like the whole time. I don't think we're gonna. I think it's probably a bad idea, in fact, to play our sealed deck the whole time. Why is my pool so good? My pool actually isn't all that good. We got Slay and Challenge by Law, but like most of what I had was Valkyries, which Valkyries are okay. I would say this pool is pretty average overall. Like, it didn't have any bombs, it had decent removal, and it had some evasive units, but the 2 slots a little bit weak, the 3 slots pretty average, and at least there's a lot of it. And then, like, we just sort of made up with it by just having a decent amount of Valkyrie synergy, which was a good thing. Crest of Cunning, Justice, Sigil, Rampart Protector, Silverwing Rallier, Tandem Watchwing. But yeah, as far as this pool goes, it's not gonna, like, place number 1. It's not like, oh man, I just automatically win. I'd say we have a good pool and not better. I'd say with Crest of Cunning here as a way to fix and interesting Valkyrie synergy here, I'm probably gonna go with this. Crest really needs to find me a power, though. I want you so bad, but I can't have you. Alright, so we're going to play a Rampart Protector. And we're going to hope that we weren't mistaken here. I didn't realize I was going first. I thought that I was going second, so I made a slight error in keeping this hand, but hopefully it doesn't come back to kick me in the teeth. Because we're an entire draw down, and the Crest didn't help. This could be bad. If I get Tandem Watchwing on 3, I think we're safe for a while. Valkyrie Arcanist isn't going to play, and neither is Silverwing Rallier, but meh. What you got?
The throne awaits.
Everybody got Soaring Guards. There's a lot of Argenport in this one. Okay, well, Thry Ranger is something to play it to. That's totally fine. As long as we get something to play it to, I think we can get a little bit done. And I've got the Infused Strike to swing with, so I have some decent stuff going on there. Bad things that could happen to me here. Signal Flag could knock out my 1/1, and he'd have like a 6/6 Signal Flag. That wouldn't be too terrible because the Thry Ranger would still swing. Tinker could mean a very big unit that I can't kill because I don't have Challenge by Law or Slay, and I know I'm not going to draw Challenge by Law this game. Gilded Glaive is pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and attack for 2 here. He's got, I think he's got a Fast Spell Pause here. Kind of looks like he's got a Fast Spell Pause here. Okay, so he just loses that, and then I don't gain anything, but that's okay. We made it work. Justice Sigil there.
You break it.
Shieldsmith. My oh my oh my.
How can I serve?
Wow, that was a really good Tinker for him. That's a very big problem for me too. If he attacks me, he gets life gain. When he loses armor, the Shieldsmith gets more health. Ick. I don't like anything about this. That card is devastating here. Oh my gosh. Alright, so it's just Shieldsmith dot smash. I'm so wrecked. I have to use Infused Strike on one of these units just to kill the weapon. And that makes his Shieldsmith an 8/7. What a disgusting card. Okay, I don't have a deadly unit. Challenge by Law is in the kicker. Copperhell Porter can block for me for a little while, which is good. I'd be very glad to have that trade for a power.
Hold them off.
I'm not winning any races in the air, though, so I have to actually trade even with him, and that's going to be really hard without Challenge by Law. Okay. Tandem Watchwing. Loyal Watchwing. Crown Watch Legionnaire gives me a Gilded Glaive target, which I think is the best way to go about this. Like, just getting some lifesteal of my own and then going for it. He's also Argentport though, so he's gonna have some hard removal.
By spell and steel.
Yeah, nothing here looks good. There we go. Got ourselves a little bit of gain. Make a 5/7, swing for 5. Oh, not gonna sacrifice the Valkyrie. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I figured he'd just make a big dude, but... Oh, God. Yeah, that's not winnable. That Shieldsmith was just devastating. Like, he got the Tinker on it, he had a weapon to follow up. There was no winning that. Okay. Phew! Yeah, I suggest if your pack looks weak that you at least try to construct a decent deck out of it. You might get 10 wins and just be really, really happy with it. Bad pools can win sealed. That's totally possible as long as you've got like the right synergies or the right construction. Yeah, okay. I don't have anything nearly as bomb as Shieldsmith. That card is really nuts. That deck is going to go far, I'm guessing. Assuming that he can consistently play Shieldsmith. Slay, Skeeter, Frontier Confessor. Hey, how's it going, Randalza? I am doing pretty well. We are playing some Sealed. I got Skeeter, Slay, Frontier Confessor. Thinking about what we want to do here. Shadow Sigil, Sabo. Oh, man. Ouch, that's pretty good Sabo. I think Sabo's mostly a bad card in Sealed. There's much lower quantity of spells for the most part, so you're going to be, you know, not getting what you want most of the time. But it is a powerful card in its own right, and it does trade at least 1 for 1. And, you know, you can do a lot worse than trading 1 for 1. Grenadin Bellower seems like a card I'm just going to ignore. Let's just play our Skeeter and then our Frontier Confessor.
If your coin stays good.
And it looks like we can hold on to Emerald Monument and get some value out of that, so good times there. No blocks.
How can I serve?
Copperhall Porter's another fun one. Alright, so, and I gotta decide between Minotaur Oathkeeper, Grenadin Bellower, and Copperhall Porter. My overall thought is probably that
You've got a
this one makes the most difference. Back for 1, get our life gain, and we'll just crack back whenever he decides to attack in. I don't feel a need to give you a Justice Sigil. Not when I can just attack with my own units. Okay, well now you're asking for a trade, so I'll take a trade. That's fine.
A small incision.
Okay. So this seems like a pretty decent job for Emerald Monument. Stick a Gem Blade on it, and get ourselves a 3/4 flyer. Since he's playing nothing but small units. Oh wow, what a good Slime Spitter Slug. That's devastating. I am devastated. Valkyrie Arcanist gives me something, but... frustratingly good answer there. Yep, 7/5. Nothing I can do about that. Play Copperhall Porter and Stalwart Shield here. About all I got going for me. Oh, challenge by lot, beautiful.
The clan is mine.
Silence everything. Get rid of that Slime Spitter. Copperhall Porter win the trades.
Ain't nowhere to hide.
How can I serve?
Alright, we got the aggression going. He's a little bit wider than we are, but Longshot Marksman does not win the game here. And he doesn't want to risk it, I'm guessing, unless he's got the actual trick. Cool. Tandem Watchman first.
Valkyrie, spears.
Attack for 4. he attacks with a 4-3, I can probably throw it under the bus. Valkyrie Militant gives me armor. Don't know if it's particularly necessary here. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is lethal next turn. I'll have 3 blockers against a 4-3, a 2-1, a 1-1, and a potential trick. So it's between giving him 2 more draws and making sure that I have enough blockers to defend myself. I think the short answer is that the 3-2 can't be used as a defender and I have to go for the 7. Okay. So he's got a pile of attacks here. Nothing we can do about that. We'll hold the 4-3 because if there is a trick, we don't want it used on the Valkyrie Arcanist. And that'll do it. Okay. You. Good one. 5-2 and we're 244. Not doing too bad overall. Some tiebreakers will probably give us a much higher rating, but we won't do those this week. Or we won't do those today. Yeah, I'm guessing 9-1s and 10-1s are very high up at the moment. Because most players are going to have an average like 70%, 60% win rate if they're up in the top 100. And you need like an 80-90% win rate to get into the top 10. Copper, Hall Porter, Soaring Guard. Yeah, this is a really strong hand. There's just nothing wrong with it all the way up. Do we play Soaring Guard first so we can Guilty Glaive it? It's an interesting question. I'm up against Bad Guy Ty, who is a very solid programmer type person who has been very, very helpful to Eternal for a long time. He designed the Nightbot deck bot that we have been using up until the point where the Twitch thing came out. Okay, so Soaring Guard here, followed by Maimed Watchwing doesn't seem unreasonably stupid. It builds our Valkyrie allies out early, and then we get to play Copperhall Porter later, which is kind of a fun way to get some defense going. We can also play Copperhall Porter as like a defender later if we need to. You know, there's a couple of interesting options here, but I've got some aggression right now, which is what I'm most interested in.
Watch me.
Okay, Copperhall Duelist seems pretty reasonable here, but I could also just play the Maimed Watchwing. I could also play Gilded Glaive if I wanted to.
There's too many of them.
And I can just block with the 3-1 if I want to. There's a lot of options. I think I'm just going to attack here. You want to build that 3-1 up, you can. Otherwise, I'm just going to go. We'll ignore it for a while and we'll Plague to get some more stuff happening later. Okay, High Branch Sentry and Gilded Glaive are both really good options. High Branch Sentry gets me a blocker for the 2-2, which is a pretty good deal. I think that's the best play. I like Gilded Glaive here, and I like a couple of other options as well. I think High Branch Sentry and maybe play No Power this turn might be decent, seeing as we can set up more damage that way. Nah. Let's go ahead and play the power. We'll attack for 3. Gilded Glaive can be used solo or as a better setup later, but just killing the Coal Scrounger seems important. And if you're playing with, like, aggressive Grenadin, I don't know, I'm just super happy to kill that Coal Scrounger.
We pass judgment.
Argenport Strangers, whatever. Okay, so Gilded Glaive here gets us a bonus to the Soaring Guard. Attack for 5, attack for 2. Copperhall Porter gives us a blocker on the ground. And Plague will wreck some faces, do some bad things. He's got a Grenadin that he's going to play down. That's going to be gone pretty quick. I don't mind getting a Firebomb out of this mess. High Branch Sentry's doing an amazing job stopping the 2-drops and making sure we don't get aggroed out. Just blocks up the ground in exactly the right way. Yeah, we're 5-2 right now.
Yeah, let's go.
Heroic Bravo kills our 2-1. giving us a power to play onto our Gilded Glaive. And then the attacks here don't look that good. Stalwart Shield gives us endurance on the 3-4. Or on the 3-3 if we want to. I think should probably opt for endurance on the Soaring Guard. I really don't like sticking all of my eggs in one basket that way, but there's not really anything for it. We gotta do it. You built a very, very nasty board. If you attack all in, I think I'm just going to ignore you, because I get to respond pretty well. I can block at least 1/2/2. The Puma's pretty cool, but it's not going to save you. We'll block the 2/2 just so I don't get firebombed. Because I'm not worried about you playing a Gretadin. I know you have one. Alright. Plague. Swing for 6. And Alchemical Blast as a follow-up, which we don't need. Cool. Yeah, 6-2. Rank 146, doing great. Very, very happy about our current setup. I don't know how well this will last. Like, I think even if we get like 8-2, that's only gonna be like top 1,000, but nonetheless. Good game, bad guy tie. Let's go ahead and this is a tough one. 5 power is nice. Emerald Monument's not a 5th power, so this is bad tempo, but it's just reasonably playable, and I'm first, so yeah, okay. I could get flooded here, but getting flooded is not the worst thing in a limited format. There are much worse things in limited formats that you can encounter. Okay, Tandem Watchwing seems pretty playable. I'd love to play Plague.
Do as I do.
Blurg. Okay. Nice. We got our Valkyrie ally, so we get to just play Valkyrie Militant after this and get a 3-2. The 2-2 is actually kind of a problem. Valkyrie Aspirant is a really reasonable Valk for him. I could trade with it right now, since it is very bad for me. I'd lose the Valkyrie ally part of it, but this is not a bad trade, right? A 2-2 buffed for a 2-2... yeah. Like, that's a card and a half of his expended.
Punished.
And then we play Spirit Blade Stalker. Or we play Emerald Monument on the 5-5, either way. No blocks there, obviously. He's stuck on 3? No, he found his 4th power.
With precision.
Okay, he's got his Spirit Blade Stalker, which is no surprise.
With precision.
Attack for 2 here. And I've got a decent defender on the ground for things that might happen. His deck appears to be Mono J, which implies a lot of tempo, but also maybe some interesting flyers. Getting a big flyer seems like the best way to win here, unless he's got the Vanquish. The Vanquish is a tough one. Alright, looks like he's playing tempo, so we'll just activate Spirit Blade Stalker and get some heals going. Might as well block there, no reason not to. Plague would also be pretty okay. I don't know, I feel this is very reasonable. Just get a Lifesteal guy going, and we'll block anything that becomes a threat. Just you. Interesting. That's weirdly aggressive. Alright. Wasn't a lot of reason for it either. Soaring Guard gives us armor, which we don't care about that much, but I am going to just play the Gemblade here, so... oh shoot, does he have entrapment? He's got to have entrapment, right? Let's play Soaring Guard. Let's attack for 2. Cool. We can kill the sparring partner. I can Gemblade my Soaring Guard, or I can Gemblade my Valkyrie Militant. I don't feel the need to Gemblade either of them just yet. Alright, it's night, so we don't have to worry about any entrapments for a while. Let's go ahead and play our Gemblade here. We want a Plague as well. I think we're good. Attack for 6, attack for 7. Cryptic Etchings gives him a scout. If he doesn't play anything, that he doesn't have entrapment. Or if he doesn't play anything, he does have entrapment, rather. Alright, he played something. So we know that he does, in fact... Huh. There's a lot to do here. What do we want to do? Slay would get us a reasonable amount of stuff going on. I kind of like Stalwart Shield here, too. I really hate playing Stalwart Shield on 6-6, but it is a reasonable play. Now, let's go Stalwart Shield in 2-5. We'll get our armor, and we'll attack for 6 and 2. Looks like he has a fast spell of some kind on 1, which is either Safe Return or something else. Plague doesn't kill anything here and doesn't give me an intense amount of value, so I think I'm fine with just leaving it be. Primal Sigil there. I think we were wrong on the entrapment. I think he's played as though he doesn't have it. Although it's possible that we forced him into a situation where he had to play as though he didn't have it, so... We'll see what else he throws out. Reinvigorate would have been a really good trick for him. But now it's just a slow spell, so... I think we're good? Oh, wait. What? It's just attack for 2, then? I want to see that entrapment. Yeah, look at that. Sort of sitting still there.
By spell and steel.
My 6-6 is doing an awful lot here, so I don't have any need to play it. Unless there's a very, very strong reason. Okay, and now he's played out enough power that I can just slay here and kill him. Cool. So he played around the entrapment. I don't know if he ever had it. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Island's Choice. Okay, so he did have it, but it was a different kind of card. That's fine. We still got it. Okay, rank 62. Oh my goodness, top 100. Not sure if that'll stick, but definitely do the best we can. Let's see if we can win a few more. That's what I really need to do. I need to win... Are we 7-2 right now? We need to win one more. We win this one, we're 8-2, and we're probably guaranteed a seat in the top 100 for the first week. Assuming we can do good tiebreakers. Crest of Cunning, Shadow, Justice, Shadow. Yeah, the 3 looks really good. The Crest is nice for Seeking. I think we can play this. I don't have Double Justice, which is something that I should have paid a bit more attention to, but I'm not going to go digging for it. We're going to play High Branch Sentry on 3 and be perfectly happy with what we've done. We could play Tandem Watchwing on 3 instead, but I don't think I want to go aggressive here against somebody who's starting Scrap Hound. Yeah, maybe. No, definitely not aggressive against somebody who's starting Scrap Hound. Oh, although there's a Valkyrie, so, yeah, High Branch Sentry is still the right choice. Scrap Hound can eat something as soon as turn 4, right? Yeah, man, that's a 6-6 on turn 4. Pretty brutal.
They never stood a chance.
First Shot Rider's not anything. Tandem Watchman can be played as on the same turn as Skeeter, but maybe it's better to just play... Yeah, let's just play it here.
Valkyrie.
Silverwing Rallier I really want to play. Can we get it down? It'll be a 6-6. That's a weird attack. I don't know what you've got here. You just trying to enable into the furnace? You're just being dumb, I think. Okay. Sure. That's fine. Rampart Protector plus Soaring Guard gives us the ability to make a soldier, which might actually help out on our current quest. Like, I can see myself blocking a 6/6 here since I need to.
I'll hold them off!
The throne awaits. Spears.
I lose a unit and I gain a unit, but the unit I gain is conceivably better for chump blocking. Yeah, let's just block here and make a soldier.
Ready to serve.
Another Scrap Hound doesn't do anything here. Oh, I really needed that power 6. Okay, so we'll attack for 3. Play our Skeeter. I feel like he's got a fast spell he's representing. Oh, that's brutal. Well, the best way to test the fast spell is probably to block here. Is there a third unit we could throw into the bus, like Rampart Protector here? Doesn't seem unreasonable. There's a... what's the trick? Torch? If it's Torch, then I just lose more units. Yeah, so we'll just do that. There was no trick. I lose 6, I'm fine with that. I've got 4 and a little bit of life gain out of this, so that's fine. Another Backpacker's Machete makes another very scary threat. Certainly not anything we want to deal with. Let's go ahead and play Maimed Watchwing here. It can't block, but it can scrap a little bit. Okay, Valkyrie Arcanist needs to play pretty soon. I really prefer not to take 9 here. Do I want a Rampart Protector under the bus? I think we can afford to stay put for 1 turn. That's a lot of damage, but...
You've got a familiar face.
Okay, well that gives us a blocker at least. So, attack with Maimed Watchwing because I have to. Consider leaving Skeeter behind to defend. Yeah, we're on the defense plan for a little bit. Block there. Double block looks pretty okay. Maybe just throw this under the bus now. Yeah, we're gonna get a soldier out of it, so why not? Okay, Victor's Cry is a heavy tempo play for him.
Ready to serve.
Can't say I love it. Tranquil Scholars, not quite what I'm looking for. You mean Deadly? Lifesteal? What'd you get? Reckless. Worthless. Silhorning Rallier has to take that. So, this can't block. Everything else is under the bus. The bus. Get under it. As far as the 2-2 goes, it's just blocking. I think we're going here, here, here. And if he's got any sort of trick, he's got a trick. Nothing I can do about that. Like if he has a torch, he wins, right? So he's got something. I'm curious as to what it is. Like, what I really want is to challenge by law the 6/6. Okay, Showdown there gives him protection, but doesn't actually put us in a bad position. We're just gonna challenge by law the 6/6. Gives us a 1/3 blocker. Or we could Valkyrie Arcanist and then throw the 1/2 under the bus. That actually seems better. Since that gives us 2 blockers. And a way to win. We have a path to victory. Alright, that is an extremely good card to be picking up there. If I challenged by law, I still would have lost. Dang. Nice. Nice rare. Oh, you can skip the Reckless? Fair enough. I forgot that. Anyways, we manifested 7-3, that's rank 34. I'm sure that won't last, but with tiebreakers we can probably keep it in the top 1,000 or so. So, not too bad overall. I think that it didn't really matter what we gave Reckless there, if we gave Reckless at all. But, yeah, that Peacekeeper's Prod, that was a pretty devastating last pick. Okay, so that was our first sealed run ever. We're at rank 34, and I'm pretty delighted with it. It's great, great stuff. We are going to take a short break. And, thank you guys so much for watching to the YouTube folks, because we are also done with that part. So, cheers.